Hello everyone, I'm Extra Cheesy 87 and this is Let's Play Yakuza 4 Part 21. In the previous video we worked on trying to finish up the Tadashi stuff. We're getting pretty close. We just gotta go rescue little kid's sister. We do have to get back to our hideout, which is easier said than done. Does this take me down to the anywhere near where I need to be? I don't actually know. But we'll test it. Millennium Tower. Yes. My favorite tower. Oh, that's just where that guy lives. No, that's taking us down further south. This is not helpful. Alright, I guess we'll just try and navigate our way back up the hard way. I think we know a path we can take, it's just really long. This we can kind of cut back the way we came. So you can't go that way because I'm pretty sure there's a cop there, we just can't see him because the draw distance is really short. We'll go up here. I wonder if we can cut. I don't think we can cut across, because that would be too. Yep, nope, that would be too simple. That would be too nice and fun. Not in my Yakuza 4. Yeah, the police shit is terrible. Like it's really wearing me down. Like how the fuck do I get over there? Especially because like the north section doesn't really have. Like, there's no roofs to walk on. Can I not go this way? Is there a cop here? Yeah, there is. And I can't go like, I have to go, like, this circuitous ass fucking path. I gotta, like, go all the way. Because there's a cop here. Wait. Is there a cop over here? Shit is obnoxious, man. I have to fight this guy. Please, just stop, man. I really do like. I mean, obviously I like the Yakuza games a lot, but I'm pretty convinced that nobody's ever actually played them. Like, nobody on the dev team ever played the games. Because there's always just some, like, dumb shit in them. Like, I just don't know how you could, like, not realize, okay, this shit's annoying as hell. We should maybe tone this down or something. It's like whatever, you know, if there's any QA, they have to be the most ignored QA members out there, because there's always, like, every game has like some just like really obnoxious mechanic that is very clear, oh, this is going to be a problem, you know, after it shows up like 2 times. You know, Kiwami had the Majima everywhere stuff, which quickly became really obnoxious. What was Kiwami 2? I don't know, I just feel like you had like a lot of random encounters in that game. Were like enemies like really tanky or something? I think that was part of the issue in Kiwami 2, was that random NPCs were just, or like, you know, random enemies got extremely tanky or something. 3 had, well, basically everything related to the gameplay systems, plus how they just kind of gave up on the story midway through. And 0, I mean, 0 was pretty good all around. I mean, random battles are still really annoying. I don't know why they're obsessed with them, but I'm gonna go get my sister. Don't underestimate the Yakuza boy. What do you think you're accomplishing your lonesome? Like, I really like the story and, like, this whole sub-story chain, for instance, with Saejima. So, like, I like his stuff, but man, is it a pain in the ass to actually play. Rescue my sister, that's what. I know I can do it. Tadashi. Damn that boy. Jumping the gun like that. He got his ass kicked on his own. Let's go to Takasu family office down in Theater Alley. I gotta walk across town more. Saejima, you wanna go do karaoke? We gotta do some karaoke. When we finish this sub-story, before we advance the main story, we gotta try and make this dude sing. That is important. So Theater Alley. Is that this one, or... I mean, this is Theater Square, but... Okay, Theater Alley's over there. Oh, man, just let me sneak right by you. Because, like, literally all you have to do is that instead of it being, like, a hard stopgap, just make it, like, the police fight you. And they're really hard. But, like, once you beat them, they're gone. Like, their checkpoint is destroyed. That would be the way I would do it, where you can still or only have it during certain story sections. Like, these are very easy changes. That make the game not nearly as annoying. Or at the very least, as I mentioned last time, like, have it be Saejima doesn't have gangs to fight. Because there's so many cops. What? Oh, pick up the thingy. You're so lucky. Heat action? Why are there two big guys? Ay, 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 ay. Okay. Can we even go down this path? Is there a cop here? I can't remember. I feel like there's a cop on this alley. No, we're okay. Could hit some humdingers, but nah, man. All this just to get across the fucking street. Can I sneak right by you? Of course not. I keep trying in vain, thinking maybe one day I'll be able to sneak right by him. I'm beat. I feel you, man. I've been beat down by the world. Fuck you! Okay, I just gotta finish, because if we can finish this sub-story, we can do the main story. Because honestly, like, I might not do any more Saejima sub-stories, because they're a pain in the ass. I mean, I want to finish this one, because I'm kind of invested, but like, how the hell do I even get over there? But, like, they're too annoying. I don't... Oh my god. Can I get in the thing at least? Jesus Christ, man. Or the only exit is a billion miles away. I'm losing it. I'm losing my fucking will to live. Because this takes us... I don't even know where this is. Oh, that just leads out to Theater Alley, which is not helpful. So we have to go all the way down to fucking Sky Finance. Like, it's insane. I'm telling you, nobody at the dev team played this game. Not a single one of them. At least no one with the power to change anything, which is such a, like, it's something that annoys me to no end in games. When there's something that feels like such a clear, obvious issue with such an easy fix, and the more you encounter the clear, obvious issue, the more it grates on you. Also, my controller is bugging out, man. One of these days I'll get a new one. Which is what I've been saying for many months now, but the problem is that, like, sometimes it just works fine. So it's hard to justify it. And then plus, really the crux of my not getting a new controller is it's a philosophical issue. And you may think that's a stupid sentence, but it doesn't make sense once I explain it. So essentially the issue is, you know, I have a PlayStation 5 controller. And I really like the controller. It's honestly maybe my favorite controller I've ever used. I really enjoy it. Also, like 2 days after it turned 1 year old, the stick started getting stick drift, which is nice fucking quinky dink. And so the idea of buying a because if I wanted to get a replacement controller, I'd want to get a PlayStation 5 controller because I like the controller so much, and any others feel like a downgrade. But at the same time, the idea of giving Sony extra money because they made a shit-ass controller, like they made the sticks bad on purpose, so that you buy multiple, pisses me off. And so it's like, well, I don't want to give them money, but also, like, I don't want to buy another controller that's not one of these because I enjoy it so much. Like, stick drift was not a thing for the longest time, and then suddenly it's become an issue again in recent years. I am 100% positive it's like they, you know, we're like, we'll make the stick shitty so that people have to buy replacements. Like, that's the answer. I mean, I used my PlayStation 4 controller for like 8 years and never had any issues. And this is like a fairly common thing, is that, you know, controllers nowadays have stick drift. Getting real sick of your loud mouth, Squirt. Told you I don't know Akiko. Now scram. Hate you. Hate all of you. Hey now. Why don't you pick on someone your own size? Like you got a problem, old timer. I'm all ears. Waste of breath. Some folks just can't see straight till you knock some sense into them. No, you can't stop blocking. Bicycle attack. Come. Who the goddamn are you anyway? Broke my fucking nose. Sorry, big guy. Tadashi, you can't take on all your problems alone. That ain't courage. That's called being reckless. But you do it. Yeah, I'm the main character. Or a main character. There's times that a man's gotta fight, but when he does, he better not lose. You understand me, boy? Yes, sir. In case you forgot, Tadashi, I got a sister too. I know. When I was 12 years old when Mom and Pa died. Me and Yasuko wound up some relatives. Uh-huh. I say relatives, but we're talking like 8 times removed. They took us in, treated us great. Not like what happened to you guys. Oh, really? I was expecting a classic. We took them in, and they decided that children were their enemy. They both felt like we were imposing on them. Nothing neither of us could do to quit feeling that way. So I left, and I took Yasuko with me. Then what happened? I was just a kid, so I couldn't get an honest job. We did whatever we could to have to stay together. But Yasuko even cooked for the two of us. Was it hard? Not as long as I have my sister smiling beside me. One time Yasuko got real sick. Runaways don't get health insurance. But it cost an arm and a leg for surgery in a hospital room. We were barely surviving. Couldn't get a loan. I got desperate. Started walking the streets, picking fights with anyone over nothing. Being in a street fight was the only time I felt like I could just forget about everything else. So one day I picked a fight with the wrong guy. This man who's old enough to be my dad just walked up and beat the crap out of me. Started crying, thinking how pathetic, how miserable I was. Is that the man who helped you? You guessed it. I was the Sai-san, the man I owe my life to. He saw me crying and he said, "Why are you so sad?" Me, the kid who tried to kick his ass. I wound up spilling my guts about me and Yasuko, blubbering about her illness. And what did he do? He said to me, "You've come a long way, boy. Fought hard on your own." And then he took care of everything, getting Yasuko into the hospital, even paying for her surgery. Wow, all that happened to you? When I first met you, you reminded me of me. And that's why you helped me? Yep, it was my turn to pay that kindness forward. You want to help your sister? Whatever it takes? It is kind of also interesting how like a lot of the character development is in the sub-stories in this game. Like more so than in previous stuff with Kiryu. You know, because like really we only have a good idea of his relationship with Sasai-san through this sub-story chain. And the same was kind of true for Akiyama when it came for like his backstory. Like they kind of address it a little bit in the main story eventually. But we initially learned his backstory as like a banker and everything from the sub-story chain with the Nepo baby guy. I forget his name. Stay out of trouble, alright? From here on, I got your back. I'm gonna see you reunited with your sister. No one stopped me yet. Not loan sharks, not the Yakuza, not the cops, so breathe easy. Not even that fucking Kiryu guy. Thank you, Uncle Suzuki. It's Saejima, my real name. It's Taiga Saejima. Oh, thank you, Uncle Taiga. And I'm sorry I ran off like that. It was stupid. No sweat. This goes to show how much you miss your sister. Come on, buddy. Let's get a move on. We're gonna save your sister. Because for all my complaints about Walker, like this is a really great chain of side quests. I just wish doing them was less of a pain in the ass. Who are you? Like it's honestly almost good enough to be like in part of the main story. It kind of feels like, you know, it's probably more compelling than some of the, like sometimes, you know, in the main story you'll have like little side activities, like whenever the florist is like, hey Kiryu, can you do something for me, which happens all the time. This kind of feels like one of those sections, but like more compelling because it has direct character development and growth for Saejima in it. So it is a little weird that this is kind of locked off in side content, but it's pretty cool. We got business with the patriarch of the Takatsu family. Get him out here. My boss don't talk to fuckwits, least of all dead ones. Yakuza? Oh god, my coffee pot. I would like to borrow your TV, sir. And imagine just getting hit by a TV and just fucking... Oh my god, stop! It's so annoying. Can I please just a nugget of some Red Bull? Bro, I am blocking? Unfortunately, my block sucks ass, unlike the NPC's block. Even in its nerfed form, it's still quite powerful. I'm just, oh my god, I didn't expect them to have that good of tracking. Sorry, kid. I just need like a little nugget of some heat. No. Then grab the knife. Stab him. What's all the commotion, you two? What business do you got with me? You're Takasu, my sister. Give me back my sister. I beg your pardon? Please, sir, leave this to me. Get behind me, Tadashi. I don't know what you want, but don't think you can smash up a Yakuza office and waltz out again. Don't worry, I ain't waltzing anywhere. You're lucky. Oh god, I got no fucking heat. Get umbrella standard? Office share attack. Worth a shot. You're lucky. You're still lucky. Unfortunately, Majima has no tracking. Damn, that hurt. Who the hell even are you? Kasu-san. This young man is named Tadashi. He'd like a word with you. Give him a second of your time. Sister, Akiko is here somewhere. Let her go. You're Akiko's. Akiko? Don't do anything bad to Uncle Tatsuya. You've been groomed. You're a child slave, idiot. Akiko! Tadashi? Tadashi, is that you? Akiko. Oh. See, looks like we got more than a few wires crossed. Sorry for coming in full tilt like that without knowing the whole story. I mean, you guys bought a child. Okay? I'm not gonna fucking apologize. I don't care if you treat him nice. You bought a child. I'm sorry too. Not at all. It's really that loan shark Tadakuro's fault anyway. Besides, my men, especially Fuse, concerned to land that there's always a bigger fish. That's good of you to say. Here's Tadashi-kun, hmm? That's me. Should have introduced myself earlier. I've been taking care of your sister as her adoptive parent. My name is Tatsuya Takasu. And I'm Akio's little brother, Tadashi Inoue. I'm in 4th grade. I don't really go to school. Tadashi, sit down. Oh, sorry, sis. Well, Tatsuya took me in. I knew you'd be worried about me, so I wrote you a letter. My real uncle said you ran away. I was worried sick. I looked for you everywhere. You didn't look that hard. You would think old dude would be able to find you if he really cared. I don't buy this, man. I think he's fucking lying through his teeth. He bought a little child. And even if you intend on, like, you know, not treating him like a slave, you're still, like, supplying the market for human trafficking by buying someone. Even if you have, like, some noble intentions of, like, oh, I'm gonna free him. No, you went to a lot of trouble for me. It's not like I'm mad or anything. Oh yeah, the big guy here is Taiga Sajima. I met him in Kamurocho and he's been looking out for me. Thank you, Sajima-san. I appreciate you helping my brother. Seriously, you're the only reason I can see my sister again. Thanks for everything. Just couldn't turn my back on a kid in trouble, that's all. Other than nothing, so you can ease up on the thanks. Making me embarrassed here. You know what am I asking? Why'd you wind up adopting an Akiko anyhow? Pains me to say this, my wife and I have not been blessed with children of our own. We tried adoption, my business being what it is. It never got off the ground. We've just given up on ever having a child. One day I had to stop by the office of this stingy loan shark named Tadakura, and that's when I saw Akiko-chan. I saw that fiend was treating her. My wife and I agreed we should take her in and raise her as our own. Yeah, but like, the idea of financially compensating someone who fucking took a slave feels kind of bad. You happy living here, little lady? He was Yakuza, I was scared at first. Uncle and Auntie are both so kind, they treat me like their daughter. Yeah, when they're not beating up people on the street for not paying protection money. What do you say, Tadashi-kun? Did you let me adopt you too? Well, you could live with Akiko-chan. After all, I've been thinking I'd like to have an heir. Uncle Tatsu, what the fuck? What'd you say fuck me for? Siblings shouldn't have to live apart. If it's alright with you, won't you join our family here? What do you think, Tadashi? Katsu-san's offer is loads better than living on the street, or with your uncle, ain't it? Tadashi? Sorry. Mind if I ask why not? Katsu-san, it's very nice you to let me live with my sister again, and I love the idea of being a family. If I come live with you here, it's like I'm still running away. I'd be letting our relatives in the country get away with what they did to us. Yuma-san told me, bro, you're fucking 12. Actually, you're not even that old. You're like 10. Stands his ground and fights back. I'm going back to the country house. Once I can support myself, I'll come back to Canberra. What the hell is this bullshit? Tadashi. When I grow up, I'll be a police officer. Ah, shit. Oh, no. Oh, God, he's gonna follow the dark path. I'll be a police officer, someone who helps people in trouble. I'll be strong, just like Sajima-san. I'll be handing out traffic violations like it's nobody's business. Oh, you got a fucking permit for that? Oh, no, that's just fine. I'm gonna be a police officer and help people. That means you're my enemy. Well, I think you make a fine policeman, Tadashi. I understand completely. Akiko is still your sister, so please come by and see her whenever you like. Anytime at all. I mean, I'd feel kind of fucked if I was the girl and like my kid's just like, yeah, he's just gonna live on the street. Hi. Yes, sir. Thank you very much. It's a heartwarming tale of a child living in the gutter. Don't play the fucking sweet music for this. This shit is depressing as hell. Dude's been tricked into living a miserable life so he can pull himself up by his bootstraps. I'm glad. You've really grown up since the last time I saw you. That's not growing up, that's being a child. A grown-up would be like, yeah, I'm gonna take the charity because I'm 10. It's my right. This is your chance to live with your sister again. Only a child would make themselves suffer for their own, like, you know, embellished sense of honor. At least I know she's happy, and besides, even if we're living miles apart, we'll always be family. Ain't nothing to whimper about. Hanging around me a little too much, kid. Starting to sound like me. You got a problem with that? I killed 18 people. What? Well, I'm gonna hit the old dusty trail. Leaving already, big guy? You ought to stay here a while, Tadashi. Finally found your sister. Spend some time with her. Oh, and Takasu-san, take good care of these two. Oh. Absolutely. I'll make sure they're both happy and healthy. Uncle Taiga? It's really special to me, so I want you to have it. Thanks, kid. I'll take good care of it, whatever it is. I probably will put it in the item box. Thank you, Uncle Taiga, for everything. You know what? I'm glad we met too. Help me remember something real important. Aye. Be seeing you. Look after your sister now. I mean, other than the weird ending where it's like, yeah, he's gonna go back to be like abused by it. I forget the backstory of why they left their family, but weren't they like abusive? So he's like, he's gonna go back to his abusive uncle. Like they were neglectful. Maybe not straight up abusive, they just didn't take care of him. Suppose we last see is Tadashi. Old hideout sure won't feel the same without him. But I mean, as a whole, I really enjoyed that. Kind of a weird message at the end there. Like, yeah, the 10-year-old kid should suffer because, I don't know, he wouldn't be a man otherwise. Need to be true stability and tortoise spirit to get whatever this is. They don't even tell me what it does. We also have to be level 15, which we're not. Hello. I would like all the beef. Preferably in a bowl. One portal to the meat dimension. Not bad. Alright, well, we still have the sub-story with the lady, but frankly, I don't know where to go. I forgot to check the video where we talked to her, because I'm pretty sure she said where she was going, but I don't remember. So, we're gonna try and get back. There's a fucking cop! Okay. Let's save the game. I definitely don't want to have to redo all that if we get spotted by a cap. And we get apparently an instant game over, which hasn't happened yet, but the idea that it could happen does fill me with immense rage. Alright, so we gotta walk all the way. Can't remember, can we cut it? No, we can't cut up. Every time I get like I know we can't. Oh no, we got a karaoke with Saejima. This is vitally important that we karaoke with Saejima. Then we will try and head back to the hideout. Then what is this? Oh, Saejima, you're not getting a massage, okay? I know you're desperate for it, but nah. What you're really desperate for is karaoke. You think your heart is horny, but actually it's horny for singing the same. I think no, that was the point. That was why it was supposed to be good. What the hell, man? That's why it was going to be fun, because it's not your thing. Do you think Taiga plays Jogi? Can I take you to I presume if I can't do karaoke, then I probably can't take you to the cabaret club. What do you say? Not interested. Yeah, that's fair. What about the titty bar? Satisfaction. Oh, you'll check that out. Nah, man. This is a karaoke only zone. Oh god, I'm stuck. I'm trapped. Help. What is this place? Oh, that's Club Elise, which isn't a real place. Alright, just fucking, I just want to get home, man. Is that too much of a damn crime? B2. C4? Should add some sort of grenade in there. Alrighty. What time are we at? We're kind of like an awkward time. Just depending on how long this section is. I mean, I feel like this is going to be the end of Saejima's section, is kind of my feeling, but No more save slots? Cowards. Want to get some Z's before it gets dark? Yeah. Yeah, I think I'll kick back a little. Sounds good. I'll check out the best route for you to get to the Millennium Tower in the meantime. Do you want to go, Sojima-san? Well, time to settle the score for all the shit my boss and I've been through since '85. 25 years is a long-ass wait, man. You're telling me, kid. Only one problem. Street's still swarming with caps. No way you'll make it to Millennium Tower above ground. How do I get there? Take the north exit to go topside. Then go underground from the back of the Millennium Tower and exit at the Shikafuchi parking lot. Next, head to the rooftop in Pink Alley and go a little south or return to the ground. Bro, I don't remember all this shit. Head south from the ramen shop. Go through the basement parking lot, past the central sewer, and then come out a manhole in front of Millennium Tower. That's pretty fucking complicated, but I think I got it. Spoiler alert, his ass did not got it. It'll be fine as long as you can avoid the cops. Oi, 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 oi.
Majima-san. 最後に俺に一つ教えてください。冴島さんは後悔してないんですか？25年ですよね。いくら親父のためとはいえ25年もの時間たった一人無所にいてそれで後悔はないんですか？
なんでそないなこと聞くんや。
いやちょっとどうしても聞いてみたくて。
そうか。お前も今からなんやでかいことでもしでかそうと思ってんのか。それで迷ってんねやろ。後悔か。ないことはないな。人をこの手で殺したっちゅうことは後悔しとる。後悔しきれんくらいにな。せやけど親父のために無所に入ったとか、それが25年も続いたとか、そんなんは後悔してへん。
どうして冴島さんはそんなに強いんですか？
別に強ないよ。ただこの世界に入るときに兄弟と決めたんや。極道っちゅう生き方を貫こうってな。人からはヤクザ言われるかもしれへんけど、
I mean, you are, literally.
俺は極道っちゅう生き方をプライド持って選んだんや。
Every ramen shop owner we extort.
俺の極道は仁義のためにある。
冴島さん。
25年前、もし俺があの場から逃げ出しとったら、そんな仁義に反したことした自分が許せんようになって、今よりもっと後悔しているはずや。ヒドちゃん、腹くくれ。極道の勝負っちゅうのは一度しかない。自分の人生かけてでも勝負する価値のある瞬間が来た時は、腹くくって勝負せえや。後悔する生き方だけはするんやないで。
はい。
頑張るんやで。ほなな。
I'm at least glad they didn't have him just straight up say, nah, I don't regret it, because I was a little worried he was going to say that. At least they couched it in the... Yeah, I feel bad about the whole, like, murder stuff, but... Because I kind of expected him to say the whole, yeah, I don't regret going to prison for the boss or whatever, but... I'm glad they at least had the... I don't know what word I'm looking for. Qualifier before it. Can't let any copper swap me away to Millennium Tower. Now, he is still like a big fucking idiot for being like, I'm part of something bigger as the Yakuza. Every time we, you know, sell a lady into human trafficking. It's game over if you're spotted. Yeah. Uh-huh. Would anybody have been like, fuck this game, if they just teleported me to the top Millennium Tower? Was that what they were worried about? They were like, oh, they're gonna give us a 0 out of 10 if we don't make you walk the long-ass circuitous path to Millennium Tower. Okay, at least they kind of give you markers. Because, like, I did not remember anything that dude fucking said. Once he started saying, oh, you gotta go down to the underground mall on the other side of town, I zoned out. I was like, you got your damn mind. Gonna sneak right by you? I'm sorry you moved my camera. Do you move, sir? Cause like I don't know if I feel like I shouldn't be able to walk past you. One thing I hate about stealth mechanics, especially in games that aren't stealth games, is you never know how dumb the AI is. Because all stealth games are reliant on the NPCs being dumb as a bag of rocks, but you never know how dumb they are. And that's the problem. That's the hard part, is sussing out how stupid they made the NPCs. Because if you make a game where the NPCs aren't slightly deaf and blind, then it's kind of a pain in the ass. Especially in a game that, you know, doesn't really have stealth mechanics. So, like, in theory, I should not have been able to walk past that guy because we were clearly in full vision of him. Bro, my camera. Okay, don't. This is less bad since they tell you exactly where to go, at least. Because if they were like, figure it out on your own, I would have had strong words. But since it's just kind of like, hey, follow the waypoints, it's not that bad. The manhole. I was like, I don't even know what I'm looking for. You can talk to Trash Man. What up? What can I trash for you? Got anything at the green store? Dragon flak vest. I really wanted to say dragon flak breast for some reason. Maybe it's a Freudian slip. Maybe I really just wanted to talk about dragon breasts. Which I guess is a bit of an oxymoron, right? You know, in theory. I know that doesn't stop the internet, but in theory dragon titties don't make anatomical sense. Okay, but like, oh, just let me save, man. Alright. So since we can save, I think we're gonna go ahead and call it here. Since, fuck you. Since, this might be the end of Sajima's story, so maybe a while before we can save again. Or at least his section. I mean, I presume we return to the characters at some point, or at least we get the chance to switch back to them. Just based on how, like, in previous games, you know, sub-stories are not missable in previous games, I'm pretty sure. So, Presumably there's going to be some way to switch back between the various characters later in the game, but we'll see. I'm Extra Cheesy 87. Stay tuned for the next part, and bye guys.